We've got a very floral day today on the 9. We're joined with Becca Matthews from Bend Homestead as she shows us how to make a transitional fall arrangement with seasonal and locally grown flowers. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. Good morning.
So excited to have you here. And why, talk about what is I mean, we know all about slow food and local eating, but local flowers are kind of in that same lane, and not as many people know what that's about.
Absolutely. That's music to my ears to hear this morning. So many people are considerate of going to the farmer's market to source their fruits and their vegetables, their grains, their dairy, but not a lot of people think about where their flowers come from. And the flower chain, the global flower industry, has a really big environmental impact, and it's important that we learn how to bring that closer to home as well and grow our flowers in a way that doesn't use pesticides or a lot of transportation and that sort of thing.
Right, and we're talking about things that do well here. There are also things that encourage pollinators, and so if you can find your local flower farm, I mean, it's so beautiful. You do a CSA, right? At yours?
I do, absolutely.
Which I love. So for $25, you can have a bouquet every week.
Yep, yep. You can pick it up yourself or have it delivered to your office. No one's going to be mad that the office has beautiful flowers ready.
No one is. No one is. So we're going to arrange some flowers. What's your key to doing this? How do we start?
Yeah. So for as long as people have been arranging flowers, they've been using things called flower frogs or little tricks to hold their stems on the top. But something really easy you can do is get a roll of floral tape like this, and I just encourage people to make a little X on the top.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to go far down the side of the jar or anything.
Okay.
Perfect. And then we'll go the other direction as well. Okay. It's just going to give your stems some extra support.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Beautiful. So then, as you can see in this arrangement, we have some greenery. So we're going to grab some greens from over here. You can pull some out. And feel free to trim them if you don't like them. Again, the reason that I encourage people to just kind of start experimenting with bringing flowers in is for them to enjoy it. So it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to bring you joy.
I love a little bit of a wild, big mistake kind of situation, right?
So yeah, and then next I like to kind of jump up and maybe pick some bigger stems, some a focal flower to put in.
A focal flower, okay.
And then from there, I like to fill in around it with all the other good stuff. So again, maybe that guy's a little tall, so we'll take him out and trim him down a little bit so he's not so tall.
And do you encourage like the slant?
I do.
I know why now. Tell them why you do the slant.
Yeah, so the slant helps the flower and the stem drink better up with the water and everything into it.
You're giving it a bigger surface area
for the water to come in. You've done your flower research and
I'm
then
a little bit. I'm hyper focused on flowers. It's scary.
Hey, there are way worse things.
Right, right. It's my mental health time is flowers. Okay.
So if this was somebody that I was helping get started anywhere else in one of my workshops, I would encourage them to just go for what they're attracted to, what they want to bring to their arrangement. Again, we can do a really in-depth and serious flower arrangement.
Right.
Perfect for a wedding, but we want it to make you happy. We want you to look at it on your counter and be like, I did a good job. I love this.
Okay.
So you've got so far in here some of our farm-grown eucalyptus, which I'm just very proud of.
You have eucalyptus.
We do, and we overwintered it, so it survived our winter, and it's come back stronger. Eucalyptus wants to grow as a tree, and so if you can keep it going longer and let it get more mature, it gets more woody and more branchy for you.
Okay, so that's amazing that you have that. And look at this. Where'd you get this baby?
That is a big, beautiful zinnia that you have there, and that's called a ballerina zinnia. That's a Johnny's seed originally. Since you're a flower, lady.
I do want to know where the seeds came from.
And then you've got this celosia right here, and a dahlia, of course.
And a dahlia. And now is the time for dahlias, right? They're going crazy.
Prime time. And this celosia right here, as well as this one.
That's okay. And this sponge sugar, some of them call, right?
Yeah, and these are great flowers to actually start drying now if you have them growing.
So how do you dry? We were doing some dried herbs earlier today. What's your plan on that? How do you dry that?
I like to take them in bundles and rubber band them, and then I hang them upside down. I actually have a little art hanger for children's art with clips, and I just hang them all across there. You can also use a metal rack, like something similar to what people would start their seeds on.
But by the way, that looks gorgeous wherever you've done it. Wherever you've done it, it's gorgeous. And then you've got those dried flowers all winter. Hey, so can we come to your place? Tell everybody the details, because talk about a zen, totally enjoyable thing to do. Tell everybody where you're located.
Yeah, so home base for me is Fremont, Ohio, about 45 minutes from the studio today. But you can visit our website, riverbendhomesteadoh.com, for a full list of all of our workshops. We try travel all over Northwest Ohio. We teach in Perrysburg, Maumee. We frequent farmers markets. And if you're hop on and follow us. There's always going to be new events coming and getting added. So
I will be hopping on and following in a heartbeat. Thank you so much. All right, there's my little wild situation.
It's looking beautiful.
Thank you so much.
I love the colors.
Thank you. Me too. All right, Eric, we're just going to flower arrange, but now you take off the rest of the show. So there you go. Oh, I'm tossing.
Yeah, you can handle it. You're having too much fun.
I'm having too much fun. That's right.
I'm
like right here. Show what show. Hey, when we come back, we've got Big B Coffee. Stick with us. The 9 is back after the break.